Today I am explaining you chapter number 3rd of Analysis of Financial Statement book. Chapter is Tools of Financial Statement Analysis. There are two tools. First, comparative statements, and second, common size statement. Comparative statements. In this statement, we compare each item of financial statement for two or more accounting periods. In this statement, two sets of data are required, whether for 2 years or for two companies. When we compare our company's current year's data with previous year's data, then it is called intra-firm comparison. And when we compare our company's data with other companies' data, then it is called inter-firm comparison. It is also called horizontal analysis. Next, common size statement. In this statement, each item of financial statement of a year is compared with a base belongs to such year and converted into percentage. In balance sheet, base is total of balance sheet, and in statement of profit and loss, revenue from operation or net sales is taken as base. And percentage of item of a year is compared with percentage of such item of previous year to check variations. In this statement, inter-firm and intra-firm comparison is possible. It is also called vertical analysis. We have to solve four types of question in this chapter. First, comparative balance sheet. Second, comparative statement of profit and loss, income statement. Third, common size balance sheet. Fourth, common size statement of profit and loss, income statement. Means two from comparative and two from common size. Let us start with comparative balance sheet. This type of question is given in your books. Please note this question in your copy, and I am explaining you how to solve this question. In question, year is given 2020 and 2019, but in comparative balance sheet, you have to write first to previous year 2019, then current year 2020. So be careful in writing this. Most of the students make mistake in writing this. So first write all the data belongs to 2019, then write all the data belonging to 2020. There are following 6 columns in this statement. First is particulars, in which you write all the items of balance sheet. Next, note number. Next, data of previous year. We denote this column by A. The next, data of current year. We denote this column by B. The next, absolute change, which is C is equal to B minus A, means data of current year minus data of last year. And last column is percentage change, which is denoted by D, and it is calculated by C divided by A into 100, means absolute change divided by data of previous year into 100. Now I am explaining you one by one how this is to be solved. First value is share capital. So 18 lakh minus 12 lakh is equal to 6 lakh, means current year's data minus last year data is equal to 6 lakhs. Next one, 8% debenture. 3 lakh minus 6 lakh is equal to 3 lakh. Here value of current year is less than value of last year. So this value is shown in negative, and all the negative values is shown in brackets. Next, trade payables. 9 lakh minus 3 lakh is equal to 6 lakh. Next, 30 lakhs minus 21 lakh is equal to 9 lakh. Next, 18 lakh minus 15 lakh is equal to 3 lakh. Next 10 lakh minus 5 lakh is equal to 5 lakh. Next 2 lakh minus 1 lakh is equal to 1 lakh. Next 30 lakh minus 21 lakh is equal to 9 lakh. Now we see how we can calculate percentage change. To calculate percentage change, absolute change 6 lakh multiplied by 100 divided by 12 lakh, which is last year data, is equal to 50%. Next, absolute change 3 lakh multiplied by 100 divided by last year data 6 lakh is equal to 50%. Here data is in negative, so percentage is also in negative. The same way 6 lakh multiplied by 100 divided by last year value 3 lakh is equal to 200%, and so on. Here you have to check a thing, that is total of this column is 21 lakh, 21 lakh. Total of this column is 30 lakh and 30 lakh. Total of absolute change is also is 9 lakh. 6 lakh plus 6 lakh minus 3 lakh is equal to 9 lakh. 3 lakh plus 5 lakh plus 1 lakh 9 lakh. But total of percentage change is not equal to total. 50%, negative 50% is equal to 0, and 200%. It is not equal to total of percentage, because it is calculated by these two values. So it is not the total of above this value. In all these columns, these are the total of above values, but in percentage column, it is not the total of above value. In the asset part, 20%, 100% and 100% is 42.86%. It is also not total of these three items. Next, comparative statement of profit and loss. This type of question is given in your book and may be given in exams. In this question, some data is given, but some data is hiding, which is based on other data. So read the question carefully and calculate data accordingly. First, we are calculating data of 2019. Revenue from operation is given 16 lakh. Other revenue is based on revenue from operation, which is 10% of revenue from operation, means 10% of 16 lakh is equal to 1,60,000. Next, cost of material consumed is also based on revenue from operation, that is 70% of revenue from operation. So it is calculated as 16 lakh into 70% is equal to 8,40,000. Next, other expenses, and these are based on cost of material consumed. It is 5% of cost of material consumed. So it is calculated as 840 into 5% is equal to 42,000. Next, tax is 50% of profit before tax, and profit before tax is calculated by adding revenue from operation, other revenue, that is total revenue, and from this total revenue we have to deduct total expenses 840 and 42,000. It is 8,78,000, and tax is 50% of this 878, that is 4,39,000. In the same way, we have to calculate data in 2020. In this question, other revenue is given and revenue from operation is based on other revenue, which is 90% of other revenue, means 90% of 3 lakh, which is 27 lakh. and total revenue will be 27 lakh and 3 lakh. 27 lakh means revenue from operation and 3 lakh is other revenue. So total revenue is 30 lakhs. Cost of material consumed is based on total revenue. 60% of total revenue, that is 18 lakhs. Other expenses are 5% on revenue from operation, means 5% of 27 lakhs, that is 1 lakh 35,000. Tax is 40% of profit before tax, and profit before tax again is calculated by deducting total expense from total revenue. Total revenue is 27 lakh plus 3 lakh, that is 30 lakh, minus 18 lakh minus 1 lakh 35,000, that is 10 lakh 65,000, and 40% of is 4 lakh 26,000.